Hi, I'm Tony Fleming. Welcome to Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, just pulled the hanging tag off of this car. You know, Mopars have always had a special place as far as performance and things like that go. I don't know what it is that they're able to engineer into a car, but they go fast. And anytime you can get a big block, a multi-carbureted car, those are the cars there that continue to go up in value each year. This car here, it's got the 440 in it. It's got the 6 barrels, 3 2-barrel carburetors. It's got the correct the hood on it. It's got the air grabber, what they call the air grabber ram air hood, and the whole ram air system works properly, exactly like it's supposed to. It's got a great switch under the dash. Flip that on. When you hit the gas, that thing pops open, and that fresh cold air is sealed around the air cleaner, and you pick up that extra power. We'll walk around the car, and we'll check out some of the cool stuff. One of my favorite colors of any car ever is the B5 blue paint. B5 is the code of it, and this one is coated and painted beautifully. Got the right trail duster stripe, 15-inch rally wheels with the white letter radials. Nicely done, nice chrome, nice stainless. It's got the blinkers in the hood. Those work. The lights, the parking lights, it's kind of what we do here. What we do is we go through the cars front to back and we make sure things like the lights work, the turn signals work, that the brakes are still good, that the seat belts are bolted into the car. You know, anybody can buy a car on their own, but regardless, if you buy a car on your own, you're going to spend some money getting anything done, regardless of what somebody tells you they're giving you when they're selling it to you. In this case here, we got the car, it comes with a receipt. It'll show you everything that's been done to the car. So we spend a couple hours just looking the car over, checking to see to make sure that everything works on the car. And then we fix and replace all the stuff that we feel, A, is safety related, B, will add cosmetically to it, and C, boost the enjoyment of the driving in general. So we'll take a walk around, like the marker lights work. You know what? You say, well, the marker lights work, big deal. Well, the truth of the matter is these kinds of things, this could be 40 and 50-year-old wiring depending on the year of the car, you know? Not all 40 and 50-year-old wiring still works, especially the environment that cars are subject to, from being in the freezing cold, the rain and things like that. These weren't always in a heated garage and loved and cared for. These were somebody's car that they drove every day. This kind of stuff here, new bumpers, all this stuff's kind of new. And as we walk around, you'll see, even the Pentastar in here. Nice feature here. Chryslers come with a Pentastar on the fender, but they only come with one. They don't come with one on the matching side. A lot of people ask, well, why does that car only have one? Why didn't you finish restoring it? Well, the truth is, it came from the factory with one. It's just a Chrysler symbol, and that's the way they built those cars. Anyway, let's take a look under the hood, see what we have. This is nice. This is how the ram air system works, okay? This seal right here seals right onto the air cleaner, and the air goes right in here. This right here, this piece, is a rain guard to keep the initial blast of water that might come if you forgot to turn that off in the driving rain. Not that you drive this, but this is what it was like when it was brand new. Got the correct beep beep horn, works perfectly. That's what I love about these cars, they get the beep beep. Everything else is pretty stock. It's got the fender tag here with all the nice options that it came with. This is a nice little feature here that we add to a lot of cars. You may or may not like it. I can take it off for you if you want. But it's with this 1/4 turn, the power is now cut off to the car. And you can actually take the knob with you if you want for safety reasons. But the reason I say that is most people don't drive these cars every day, and the batteries can go dead after some time. But by turning this knob 1/4 turn, it cuts the power off to the whole car. A, somebody who tries to get in and steal it really probably won't know what's going on. And B, the battery's always fresh and charged up whenever you go get in the car, hit the key after you turn this knob, and off you go, okay? Underneath here is the 3 2-barrel setup. This is one of the world's greatest looking air cleaners. I just love the look of the 6-pack setup. There they are right there in all their glory. And this is actually bolted down, nicely detailed, everything in here fresh. This is one running car. You know, the 440 cubic inch engine with the 3 2-barrel carbs was rated at 390 horsepower. And I don't want to embellish any more about this car that I'm already doing, but this thing definitely is closer to the 500 mark than the 400 mark. It's a big block, it's a multi-carbureted car, and whoever built this car to do one thing, and that was to roll on down the road. So I'm sure it surprised many people in its day. And she's a breather. She's got electronic ignition, the Chrysler electronic ignition right there. It does have one part about it I don't really love. I don't love having the chrome Excel coil here. I'm going to paint that and remount that underneath where it's supposed to be, over here underneath the air cleaner. Let's take a peek inside the car, because you know, although the outside looks awesome, you'll be spending your time inside. You know, these cars were very inexpensive for their time. They were really the least expensive kind of muscle car that was out there. And this car here is evident of what they were trying to do. Although this has the upgraded interior, it is a bench seat, but it does have the matching door panels. It has the upgraded dash with the clock in it and full gauges. It's got the original thumbwheel radio, AM and FM. It's really an unmolested, all original. Doesn't have digital sound systems in it. It doesn't have four-wheel disc brakes. It hasn't been lowered 2 inches. It's really the way Chrysler intended this car to look, and it's representative of a different era. It was designed to really just go down the road for the least amount of money. You know, everybody was coming back from Vietnam, everybody had some cash, and the manufacturers really reached out to them and said, hey, here's a cool car, it doesn't cost a lot, and you have a great time with it. Let's take a look in the trunk for a second. You know, the rear wing on this car is a nice touch with the dealer installed option. The tips are correct on the back. Nice chrome and stainless, which we talked about earlier. The bumpers are new, and you wouldn't be ashamed to go to a car show and take this car. Comes with a set of beep beep floor mats. If you want to put them in the car, that's great. It's got a detailed jack, spare, and another wheel. Trunk mat. The trunk is painted correctly, and it's just it's got the stickers in it. It's got things like that. It's very nice inside. You know what? A Mopar makes a very distinctive sound, and how about I just start it and you'll hear right away. It doesn't make it sound like a GM. It doesn't make it sound like a Ford for sure. You know, in closing, this is a cool, heavily optioned Roadrunner. You got the 446 pack with the 3 2-barrel carburetors. You got the bigger wheels and tires. You have the air grabber hood with the system in place. I mean, that's, that in its own right is very expensive. You've got the upgraded dash with the clock and the full gauges, the original thumbwheel AM/FM radio, detailed trunk compartment. This is the way you buy a car. You buy a car from A, guys who love cars, which is us. B, we drive everything that we have here. And C, you can get in this car. It comes off the truck and included in our price. It's free enclosed door-to-door shipping within the continental United States. So take advantage of it. Get a great car with Fleming's Ultimate Garage. We're very proud to present this 70 446 pack Roadrunner. Call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.